In the last 10 minutes, U.S. unveils new North Korea-related sanctions. Mnuchin says these are the largest set of North Korea sanctions ever. In the last half-hour, Trump administration announces largest ever sanctions on North Korea. Treasury Secy announces unprecedented sanctions against North Korea. Trump approves largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. U.S. tightens North Korea shipping sanctions. Video: U.S. tightens North Korea shipping sanctions in the last hour. Trump slaps North Korea with largest ever sanctions. U.S. imposes largest sanctions ever on North Korea. Trump administration announces new North Korea sanctions. Trump administration unveils sweeping new sanctions targeting North Korea. U.S. imposes more North Korea sanctions, targets ships, firms. Video: Trump launching heaviest sanctions ever against North Korea. U.S. Treasury announces most aggressive sanctions to date on North Korea in the last 2 hours. Mnuchin says Ivanka Trump has been briefed on North Korea sanctions. Mnuchin announces largest set of sanctions yet against North Korea. U.S. Treasury unveils new sanctions on North Korea trade. Trump announces heaviest ever sanctions on North Korea. Trump declares new shipping sanctions on North Korea. Treasury imposes new North Korea sanctions targeting maritime sector. Trump's new sanctions hit North Korea where it hurts most. Treasury announces largest ever sanctions against North Korea. Trump announced sanctions on 55 North Korea-related ships and companies. Trump, at CPAC, announces heaviest ever North Korea sanctions. Trump vows sanctions on North Korea as Ivanka arrives in the South. Trump reveals latest sanctions against North Korea. President Trump announces another round of sanctions against North Korea. Treasury Secretary Mnuchin on North Korea sanctions in the last 4 hours. Trump announces the largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. White House unveils largest ever set of sanctions on North Korea. Trump announces largest ever set of sanctions on North Korea. Trump announces new sanctions against North Korea. U.S. imposes largest package of sanctions against North Korea. U.S. announces largest ever sanctions on North Korea. Trump says largest ever sanctions coming for North Korea. U.S. targets shipping companies, vessels in North Korea. Sanctions. Trump announces largest ever package of sanctions against North Korea. U.S. Treasury targets firms, vessels for North Korea. Sanctions. Trump to hit North Korea with largest ever sanctions. Trump announces new North Korea sanctions. U.S. announces largest ever sanctions tranche against North Korea. Trump to announce new sanctions on North Korea at CPAC. Trump administration announces largest North Korea sanctions. President Trump issues largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. Live: Trump speaks at CPAC on arming teachers. North Korea sanctions. Trump to target dozens of entities with new North Korea sanctions. North Korea and the failure of sanctions. Trump to slap new sanctions on North Korea. U.S. North Korea sanctions. Trump announces largest ever package. Donald Trump to announce new North Korea sanctions. Trump announces largest ever sanctions against North Korea. Trump to announce largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. Trump to announce harsh new sanctions against North Korea. Trump to unveil largest ever set of sanctions on North Korea. Trump to announce new largest ever sanctions on North Korea. Trump, U.S. launches largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. Trump announces largest ever sanctions on North Korea. Trump to announce new round of sanctions against North Korea. Donald Trump to announce largest ever North Korea sanctions as Olympics draw to end. U.S. to impose massive new sanctions on North Korea. Trump to announce new North Korea sanctions on ships, businesses. Trump says launching largest ever set of sanctions against North Korea. Trump set to announce new sanctions against North Korea. Trump administration to announce new sanctions on North Korea in the last 6 hours. Trump to announce new North Korea sanctions during CPAC speech. Trump set to unveil heavy sanctions against North Korea. Trump to announce massive sanctions against North Korea at CPAC. U.S. to slap North Korea with a new round of tough sanctions. Trump to announce new North Korea sanctions. Trump to impose new sanctions on North Korea. Report: U.S. to announce new North Korea sanctions as South prepares for talks.